Okay, you guys, so DDG is finally speaking out about this custody battle between himself and Holly Bailey. Now, if you're not up to date, DDG filed an emergency restraining order against Holly Bailey to keep her from taking Halo to Italy for 2 months while she filmed a movie. Now, it seems to be some confusion regarding the decision made about this temporary restraining order. It was reported that this temporary restraining order was denied via TMZ, but DDG's lawyer came out and said that it was approved. Now, let me just break down what's really going on real quick. So, the judge did deny DDG's emergency request to prevent Holly Bailey from taking Halo to Italy for 2 months. So, just to be clear, Holly Bailey can take Halo out the country while she's in Italy. So, Halo is going with Holly to Italy, okay? DDG was not able to stop that. However, the judge did grant a partial temporary restraining order. And this restraining order is basically just saying that Holly Bailey cannot engage in any physical or emotional abuse against DDG. So she has to watch any type of engagement she has with him and basically stay away from him. So hopefully this clears up all the confusion that's going on between people saying it was granted, it wasn't granted. So that's that on that. But listen to what DDG had to say about this whole situation. It seems like he felt like this could have been handled with just a simple conversation. Take a look.
Realistically, everything can really be fixed just with like a simple conversation, but far past gone that shit. So you gotta do all this little lame shit, but it is what it is. But I don't want y'all to feel bad for me. I'm cool. Trust me. This is just my time where I can just put my head down and just work and set myself and my family up for the future. So I'm gonna just stop talking. I just got clipped. Fuck.
So now these two have to attend court yet again to address the custody issues and these restraining orders. So I'll keep you guys updated with all of this drama. Y'all, it's a complete mess, but I want to know, who are you believing? Whose side are you on? Do you believe DDG was abusive towards Holly, or do you believe Holly was abusive towards DDG, or both? Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. Moving on to the next story. Okay, you guys, so Beyoncé has now made it to London regarding her Cowboy Carter tour. Now, we know Beyoncé shows are big and extravagant and not without mistakes. So while Beyoncé was on stage performing, she had a wardrobe malfunction. Take a look. Now, thankfully, one of her dancers was really quick with it, and he came and he did what he had to do to fix her malfunction. But I know Beyoncé is fed up. But this is what fans had to say. The way she froze, I know she was fighting the urge to use her telekinesis to bring them back up. The pants did their own choreography, matched with the beat. So funny. I hope that makes it into the documentary. The pants fainted. They are a bit shy. Let's give them grace. There's a point when you pause it and you can see her trying not to laugh. I swear, this has been the best tour ever. She's having a ball. The song was so appropriate for the pants drop. These pants ain't stopping me, dead ass. But y'all let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Moving on to the next story. Okay, you guys, so Brian McKnight is getting called out by his alleged SidePiece. So this woman did an interview with Tasha K, and let's just say she is not painting Brian McKnight to be a good person at all. Now, we know Brian McKnight has pretty much gotten canceled because he literally refused to make up with his son Nico on his deathbed. Now, just in case you don't know, his 32-year-old son Nico died after his battle with colon cancer at the very end of May. Now, Nico tweeted a series of tweets the last year of his life, basically expressing the hurt of not having a relationship with his dad anymore. But I think the most detrimental and heartbreaking tweet was the tweet he tweeted when he said he reached out to his dad because he just wanted to hear that he loved him one last time, but Brian McKnight told him he couldn't tell him that. So he said, "When I was about to die in the hospital from complications from my cancer, I just wanted to bury the hatchet and hear him say he loves me. And he told me he couldn't arbitrarily tell me he loves me. Still cuts deep." Now, if you're not caught up with the drama, you could watch my last video to get a breakdown of what's been going on with Brian McKnight. So like I was saying, his side piece came out and she alleged that when she got pregnant, Brian McKnight asked her to get an abortion and he offered to pay her $100,000. But he ultimately told her that if she didn't do what he said, he will kill her and her family. Now, just to be clear, this was his side piece when he was married to Julie McKnight, who is Nico's and his other son, Brian McKnight Jr.'s mother. Now, Brian McKnight and Julie were married from like 1990 till 2003. Now, this side piece also spills the tea and alleges that Brian McKnight's current wife was one of the side pieces while he was married to Julie. But take a listen.
He said, you know, I'm not going to be here for this baby, right? He was like, so if I give you $100,000, will you have an abortion? And I was like, I don't believe in abortions. Because I used to go to church and do all that stuff. Like, I was like, hey, you know, I want to talk to you about it. He was like, listen, like his whole voice tone changed. I ain't never heard this person, haven't heard this person's voice since. He was like, I'm going to just tell you like this. It's cheaper for me to get rid of this baby than to keep this baby. So you going to get rid of this baby. He was like, and if you don't get rid of this baby, I'm going to kill you and your family.
No, Brian McKnight said he's going to kill you. He said it just like that?
Voice. His whole, like, when I tell you, this is not a tone that he uses often. This is a totally different tone. And I'm a tone person. Like, I'm into music. He don't sing in his tone. He don't use this tone on TV. He don't use it on video. Like, I would assume to be his street gangster tone.
Okay.
Brian does not like black people. Brian does not like the fact that Brian is black. The reason I had an abortion and was confident about having an abortion with him is because Brian told me out his mouth that, number one, I did not have the it factor to be with him. He already had plans on leaving his wife and his kids before he met me. This didn't have nothing to do with me. He told me that the reason he left Julie was because he was a bad person and that he couldn't be faithful. He wasn't good to her. And the girl that he's with now, I believe that's the same Asian girl that was in the situation where all of us was together, because there was a whole bunch of us and we all were like getting each other's messages and text messages and we all were like finding out about each other. But I believe it's the girl that he's married to now that was doing all that. He causes me great anxiety.
So basically, she's saying that this man is garbage, which we can kind of see that from the way he's been treating all four of his children. And also, she alleges that this man has self-hate, which that makes sense too. But I want to know, what do you guys feel about this? Do you feel like Brian McKnight is about that life? Do y'all feel like he has another side of him that we have never seen before? And how do you feel about her coming out and alleging that he was cheating on his wife with all these women, including his current wife? Y'all let me know what you think about everything in the comments below. But that's all I have for you, and I'll talk to you later.
You know that R&B singer back in the day? Yeah, him. He's supposed to be coming down here. Yep. I mean, his music ain't even all that to me. I've heard better, so. Oh, look, there you go, right there. Hey, Mr. McKnight. Man, get your ass up. Your overly dramatic ass. Get your ass up so I can check you in. Dang. That damn ticket. What? No, sir, you belong down here. You belong down here. Because of all the fuck shit that you done did to your kids, your older kids, the ones you had with your first wife. Yeah. And then for you to not reconcile with your son that was dying of cancer, you couldn't even do that. Your brother had to make the announcement about his passing. And what did you do? You ain't did shit. So yeah, that's why you're down here. That's exactly why you're down here. Because we don't tolerate no deadbeat parents over here. Absolutely the fuck not. So suffer the consequences, sir. So.
And another thing, Brian McKnight, you big head bastard, come to the podium. I got something for you. I know you're gonna never see this, but listen, I read the story of your son passing in. I don't know your family dynamics and none of that. I don't know none of y'all personally. But just the story of a man abandoning his child, even in his dying days, that's some low down, raggedy shit. I want the worst for you. I know people be saying, oh, you don't need to wish nothing bad on nobody. Fuck all that. I want the worst for you. And then your wife, you a raggedy ass bitch too, because how dare you sit up and live with a man who disowns his own children and plays in their face on social media. So you a grown ass man. You over 50 years old. Get your bitch. That is fucked up. That's low. That's the lowest shit I've ever heard of in my life. A man playing with time and your son is literally dying from a disease, passes away, and you sit up and blaming.
Hey, Horace, this video is nothing nice, okay? This is why, once again, men need to be born in prison and work their way out. Brian McKnight, you raggedy foot dragger, I hope you never, ever, I hope you never know peace. And tell that wife, I hope you never know peace. You better hope and pray another bitch don't come along and he leave you and do the same thing that he been doing to us. I turn to you. Because y'all know that his son just passed away from cancer. Rest in peace, Nico. I hate that he had to pass away and he still knew that his daddy was a piece of shit. Because you could at least You could at least turn it around and make amends with that fucking boy before he passed away. I hope he haunt him. I hope he never gets a good night's of rest ever. I hope he haunt him, the family, and the kids. You raggedy, I hope he and aunties, y'all better continue to do what the fuck y'all doing now. Don't buy not nan ticket for that ninja. Don't buy not nan ticket. I don't care if he doing buy one get one free. It's gonna always be fuck Tom Brady, and it's gonna always be fuck Brian McKnight.